Hello. Oh my God, I only have 8 minutes storage on my phone. So let's just get into this reading immediately. You know, this is the monthly read coming late to you in the month because your girl had to finish her book manuscript, but she did do that. So here we are. And we are using the Waite-Smith Tarot. Give me the cards that I need for the monthly read. Where one. And then we're also using the Passages Oracle deck. Okay, those are the 3 cards. There might be 4. Let's see about that. And we're also using Passages Oracle deck by the homie Liliana Perez. All those details on YouTube and on Patreon are included in the text. Okay. So let's see what we got going on because I gave myself such little time on this phone. I just got to knock this message out. Okay. Our spread, anybody want to change positions? Okay. Reading now. Okay. So our spread is the speak column, what there is to know. The speak column, what there is to know. The listen column, what there is to do, right? And then we have the key cards, which will usually represent the master key and the master stone. Master keys unlock all doors. Master stones hold up buildings. Okay. So let's get into it, shall we? Okay. For March. You know, we're doing the heavy lifting. We are carrying the weight. We are the beast of burden. We are the one willing it into action. We are the one connecting our communities and our social life. We are building the network. We are the one associating, even if we're dissociating. We are the one associating with the network which we choose to socialize with. Oh, sorry if that's hella loud on the microphone. With the network we choose to socialize with. And so it's very important that we graduate from carrying a network or connections that don't have reciprocity. Okay. Then we move on to the Knight of Cups. You know what I say about the Knight of Cups? That they're here for a real time, not necessarily a long time, right? And depending on how mature the Knight of Cups is, there can be a sort of iterant. I'm pretty sure iterant. There can be an iterant quality, you know, like going here and there and always flying by the seat of their pants kind of thing. If they're not mature enough to be explicit about what they're doing, it can be sort of a fall off the face of the earth kind of person, just in time for Gemini season. Because that's what I call Geminis. Sometimes they fall off the face of the earth, depending on the twin you're talking to. I know it's still Taurus season, my bad. I'm not trying to rush y'all. But the Knight of Cups after the 10 is like, look, you know, as long as you're explicit about what you're doing and you're honest with yourself first and foremost, then you are not betraying anyone's trust by moving on, by maturing, or even something you've loved, a project, a line of work, an idea, like anything that you've invested in, a place. Like you have the right to move on if it's no longer a real time. Right? Here for a real time, not necessarily a long time, unless it remains real, and then I stay around for the long time. But it should maintain its own realness. It's not fabricated. It is innate, natural, right? Now, that's what there is to know, what there is to speak on. Now, what is there to do with what there is to know? Nobody wants to change. Wow. Okay. So, you know, 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords, breaking your own heart, but also recognizing where something is no longer, what is it called in Japanese, where the gold fills the cracks. Oh, it's 444 right now. We're going to look it up so I don't say this. When gold fills the cracks. It's called kintsugi. Kintsugi. In Japanese culture, when gold fills the cracks, you break a beautiful glass or a jar or something that you love, and they use gold to fill the cracks because they say, you know, in that space something better is created. So, you know, we do see this as a penetrated heart. We do see that there is grief and there is release and there is sorrow and there is a lot of emotion in the circumstances, even though it's worth overthinking it. It's about knowing whether we prefer those emotions, whether we want to embody those emotions, how long we want to carry those emotions, and what people, places, locations, behaviors, or things we associate with those emotions or that help predicate that emotion or continue it. Remember, predicate means that. And then making a mature, emotionally intelligent choice for yourself about whether you want to keep company with the people, places, locations, behaviors, and things that help you perpetuate feelings you don't prefer to have, right? Last but not least, the king, excuse him, the King of Swords. It's supposed to be like the apex of integrity, the arch defender of truth, the realist one, the one who, everybody goes to because they cut it dry. And they do that out of an affection and out of an emotional intelligence. I don't think you can be an aligned King of Swords if you don't have aligned physical and emotional intelligence. But the King of Swords is definitely someone who's just going to keep it real with themselves, even when it's inconvenient, meaning, oh my God, I thought this was it, but now I have to really be honest about whether it is or not. And I'm going to have to make decisions in real time in the moment that are authentic and not have the expectation that because it was right, it is still right for me. I actually have to live, sleep, breathe, emote, physically feel my way through this one. Now, what are our key cards? Our Master Key from Liliana Perez's Passages Oracle. Isn't it always? Childhood. Right? Look how cute, Daddy. It's about being honest about where you are still babying yourself, babies are supposed to grow up. Infanticide is a problem, and killing your inner child is also problematic, right? There's you execute though, the way that you massage or soothe your inner child is that you take action on the things that the child was told that they couldn't, shouldn't, wouldn't take action on. Now that you're an adult, you get to reparent yourself and be like, no, I do get to try this thing, or I do get to experience this and maybe fail at it because I have the right to know for myself because I'm an adult person and I get to make adult choices that validate where I'm at in the moment and not just where I was at some previous point. Now, that unlocks doors, right? It makes you realize you're powerful, and you are. In Ifa, it said human beings are powerful, that human beings are the specially selected ones to steward good things on earth, and that we should not give up on our humanity, and we should not give up on humanity. So you can't give up on the version of yourself that you most prefer. You have to just be struggling in that direction no matter what. And eventually it won't be a struggle because you're going in the direction of your preference. That's bound to get good. Now, our Master Stone, meaning it's holding the building together, which is not necessarily to say that we want the building held up. I know that's right. Birth, right? That we're constantly becoming. I always say we're the past lives of our future selves. So there's energy in this card about where you're at now and starting fresh and starting new and recognizing that the completion of something is the beginning of another thing, and that birth and death are intertwined. So there's a reformation, reincarnation, reformation, rematerializing, reconstruction. This is constant, and that so long as we're doing it in the environments, in the direction, in the nature of, with the people, in the places, at the times that are actually of our preference, then we're in a situation where we're not infantilized by ourselves, and we're not kept in a perpetual state of childhood when we have every right to grow up and parent ourselves. So I got it done just in time. This is Sonia Estelle. Thank you for being